What's going on, mother truckers? Welcome to the Theasianmaishow. If you're new to trucking, consider subscribing, because if you subscribe, I'm gonna get more popping, and if I'm getting more popping, then these companies out here are gonna let me interview them, and then we can do more breakdowns with legit ass interviews, so we can give you the information that you're gonna need, right? So that's one reason to subscribe to me. Now, is US Xpress a scam or not? That is the question in hand today. So we're going to kind of go through a little bit of what I think that people might go through. And that way, if you are at this stage of your life, this might pertain to you. So listen up. If you're thinking about working for a brand new company like US Xpress, a lot of times you're going to start doing your own research, what people always say for you to do. What's going to happen, though, is you're going to want to do something. You're going to plant a seed in your own head, and because of that, you're going to just look up information that you want to hear and see. That's it. So for example, if we clicked on YouTube, right? So if we went to YouTube, I can't spell, but if we went to YouTube, all right, and then we looked up US Xpress, okay? Is US Xpress. All right. Then you're going to start finding different videos on US Xpress. You might click on some of the videos. But here's the thing. If you're thinking about going to US Xpress, you might not click on crap company of the week. You might not click on that. You might click on, something that sounds more legit. You know what I mean? So US Xpress 1 month review, you might click on that. You know what I mean? These people right here are giving you information. US Xpress, don't go. There are people out there that are telling you, don't do this. But you don't want to listen to that. So you're going to look up the information that you want, right? Besides that, now you might look up Indeed. So Indeed.com is definitely a good resource for all truck drivers, I would say. So if you go to Indeed, that didn't jump up, right? If you go to, because I didn't put it in the bar. Indeed. Is it .com? It might not be. If you go to Indeed, you might find out information that you want, right? So you might find out, so you're looking up US Xpress, right? Driver training, so CDL school, $45,000 to $60,000 a year. God damn it, that's good money, right? So, there's right here at US Xpress, great pay, solo OTR drivers earn great pay. So I'm near Florida, so I might click on this, and you're going to see all these damn reviews, right? I don't know if these reviews are bots or not, paid reviews, but let's click out of this. You're going to see US Xpress proud to offer team OTR drivers high CPM pay, monthly mileage bonuses, stay out 45 plus days, extra mileage pay equals $125,000 a driver. Jesus. So you're going to find information that you're going to want to listen to, because that's what you put in your own head, okay? So that's the first thing, is try your best not to put shit in your head, and try your best just to take information as it is. I know it's hard, because when you kind of made up your mind about something, you might look it up, right? Now, so don't look at that, right? Another thing you might do is you might go to like usxpress.com. I don't know if that is not their website. All right, US Xpress. What am I doing? US Xpress. Let's go to their website. So, careers at US Xpress, right? So you click on this, and you're looking up US Xpress. Let's see what it says. So you can depend on us. I bet I can. Driving careers, limited time, earn an extra $12,000 in your first year. God darn it. Sounds good. So let's go to careers. All right. Now, let's see what they tell you right away. Apply office and shop, apply driving careers. Okay. So if I wanted to apply for a driving career, let's see what they tell us. Oops, this page you're looking for cannot be found. Go home, search jobs. What the hell? Okay, right here. We're at their main page, okay? Earn an extra $12,000 your first year. Okay. Your first year, 1,000 paid every month. Wow, that sounds really good. $10,000 sign-on bonus, 1 year payout. 10,000 sign-on bonus, 1 year payout. Earn up to 175,000. $50,000 sign-on bonus. So you're looking at all these things, right? Dedicated OTR team. And you're like, wow, this looks like it could be good information. Why? Because in your own mind, you're already telling yourself, I want to work for this company. This is a company that sounds great. I made up my mind. I looked up YouTube videos that I wanted to look up, right? And because of that, you're actually making yourself want to fail. That's just the truth, because you're looking up shit that you want to look up so that you feel good about whatever decision you're making. I mean, that's the truth. So now let's kind of listen into a conversation. And from here now, this is a conversation with a young man. He doesn't want to expose himself, but he works for US Xpress. This year, he just started 3-4 months in, brand new, so he could give you info that you want, and we'll see if it's just like it says, $10,000 sign-on bonus for dedicated, OTR 10,000 sign-on bonus, or this big one, team 50,000 sign-on bonus, which is great because I believe he's doing team. So this is, wow, look at them. Look at that picture right there. You remember these folks. I was looking, I was like, I kind of remember these two. They're YouTubers, good people. But okay, so sold their picture though. All right, so let's jump into this. I got this whiteboard here so that I could explain some stuff to y'all about what's going on, okay? Now, in this interview, this person is very current, and if you still want to get with US Xpress, that's great. It's just good if you know what you're getting into. So let's get into this phone call and we'll know what's going on. So
hello. What's up, brother? What's up, man? Chilling. So we talked a little bit, and now we're basically for everybody on the Theasianmaishow. This person is a loved one, a subscriber to the show, and he wants to basically give his opinion about his experience with US Xpress. Now, before we even get into it, brother, and now it's just gone a slippery slope, man. So that's why I'm on the phone today. So when you say slippery slope, so I would say I apologize for making any videos that made you go to any company. I apologize for that in advance. No,
So right here is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm apologizing because he watched an old video of mine, and on this old video, I interviewed a guy that talked about leasing, and we were at the fuel aisle. This is me right here, and he was basically saying about how much money he was making. So the guy on the phone right now, he watched the video, and I think that might have impacted his decision. So that's why I'm telling you, just keep an open mind. If you think that you want to go somewhere, you're going to find information about something, and you're going to take it the way you want to take it so that you can confirm your situation and decision, okay? So that's what I'm apologizing about.
Excuse me. I mean, I was ignorant on just looking at all the positives high in the sky. When you're looking at these companies, you get caught up in all the, you can make $180,000 in 1 year in your first year, and they promise you all the dreams and wishes, and you get caught up in it. So, no, it's not your fault, man. It's just like some people, they don't like to say the negatives because sometimes it gets people offended, So, this is your truth, brother. So, the lay of the land, let us know what you're feeling so that other people that want to get into US Xpress in 2019, they at least know what they're getting into, right? So even if they pick US Xpress, they at least have a better chance of knowing what they were committing to. Right. So I would say if you're going to US Xpress, definitely do your research.
But even then, they do a lot of scraping. It seems like they do a lot of stuff on the internet where they make themselves look really good. They're one of the lowest paying jobs out there. I would not recommend them, actually. And I just wouldn't. I got trained by a guy in the dedicated area. I'm not going to say where, just because. But I got trained by dedicated guys, so I know the dedicated fleet. You have to back in these crazy spots that I don't think any amateur or newbie should do, because there's so many wrecks with the dedicated fleet that they actually send out mass messages to e-logs. So these wrecks happen a lot. There's a lot of people, and you don't get paid a lot of money for going through all of that stress. And like the solo pay, you will barely take home. Like if you run hard, you'll barely take home maybe $800 a week, and that's just a harsh maybe.
All right, so you heard that part. So if you're solo, right, and you're by yourself, I don't know what the hell that is, then the most that you're hopefully making is $800. So just remember that. I mean, that's coming from a guy that's currently working for them right now.
That's if you run really hard, no screw-ups. You have to depend on US Xpress not to screw your load up or to cancel your load on you. Because I've had multiple times where they cancel my load on me. You cancel loads. I've had 3 live loads and 1 live unload in one day. Like, just crazy stuff. So I would say I don't recommend it. But if it comes to teams, if you have a spouse, then do it. If you don't, I still kind of wouldn't recommend it, because, I mean, being stuck in here in this truck, man, it can, for 3 weeks at a time, because I'm Team Max, so you get paid a little bit better, so they say, when you really don't. 44 cents a mile split, they're really going to bring you the food, to the table. You really got to make sure you do the math on that. And when they say they pay for your CDL, they kind of don't, in a sense, but they kind of do. The trick is they're making you pay for it in the first year, so that way you don't have to pay the rest of the 2 years of the loan. So instead of it being a 3-year loan, it's a 1-year loan.
Wow. So from that interview right there, so if they're saying free CDL, right? Free CDL. If they're saying free CDL, then they're actually making you pay for it, first year. So just remember that, people. So free CDL, you actually have to pay it back the first year. They say it's 3 years, but like he just said, the first year. So just know that. All right. I know my drawings are helping you, so I don't care.
The loan is a 1-year loan, and instead of them saying it's 12 months, it's technically 14 months, because it takes 14 months to pay off the loan. Even though you have a 12-month contract, you still have to do it with US Xpress because you have to finish the loan. So, I mean, there's a lot of shady stuff they don't tell you.
So when you were running hard, so did you just start out straight up as teams, or did you ever get an opportunity to run solo at all?
I got snowed in the Virginias for fourths and stuff, but that's not going to take that many miles. But you got to account for zip code-based miles and stuff. So, take 100 miles, maybe 200 miles off. I should at least get paid 400 or 300 miles. They put on my paycheck this week, man, 2,900 miles on this page.
So zip code miles, right? So what is zip code miles? So they don't pay you from your exact miles. If you're going from California, right, to, I don't know how to draw Texas. Okay, so if you're going from California to Texas, they're going to pay you the miles, right? But it's going to be by the zip code of whatever, I don't know, Google Map tells you. So you're not even getting paid actually by how far you're driving. You're getting paid by zip code to zip code. Okay, so just understand that that's common practice in the game. All right.
This week, they so much they shorted me over 1,000 miles, and they do this consistently.
So what are you doing? Are you taking a picture of the reset, and then you take a picture of it after, and how are you keeping track of it?
Yeah, so what I do is I have a little notepad that you can buy at the little local stores, and I write it down. Each load that I get, like even if it's a new trailer, if I have an empty and I'm going to pick up a load, I'll write down the new, the load information, like the order information number, my truck number, the trailer that I'm picking up, and then I'll write down where I'm going and where I'm coming from and where I deadheaded from, right? So that way I can calculate all those miles, and then if someone tries to call me out on my stuff, I can go back and be like, all right, let me look back at my notes, and then I'll say, no, this is how many miles I ran.
So basically what he's giving you guys a power tip right here, right? So if you're a new driver or an old driver, I don't care. What he does is he resets his mileage. All right, every trip. So that says reset right there. But he resets his mile every trip, starting at 0, and then he calculates it. So he's saying that even right now, they are not giving him all his miles. And if you didn't keep track of that, what you could do is you go to your odometer, your odometer, your odometer, right? And you just hit the reset button to 0 before you plan your trip. And then write on a notepad how far you deadhead and all those good things. And so that you can actually keep actual track of your miles. Right here, he's giving a situation where he is losing money because they're saying that they didn't track all those miles, but he had that info. So that's a good power tip.
The load I got, and this is where I went, and this is where I deadheaded to. So that way they can't even question it. And even then, you still have to fight. Because like today, when I called payroll, and this is funny too, because the fleet manager even, I caught himself saying this. And he didn't mean to say it. He was like, oh yeah, usually Wednesdays are our worst because we get a lot of calls for payroll, and we get so swamped with payroll calls. And then he was just quiet. And I was like, so about my payroll, he shorted me over 1,000 miles, and then he only added my check. He owed me like over $600, and he only gave me $400. You know what I'm saying? So it's still like this game. It's kind of like you're trying to fight for your money, and it's just like it's like a fighting an uphill battle. It's struggling.
Man, so
especially as a newbie, because they can take advantage of you.
Man, that sucks, bro. So when it comes down to it, I mean, I feel like this isn't just US Xpress. I feel like this is probably every mega carrier that has to probably deal with this. So when people say that they don't have a choice and they feel like they have to go with the mega carrier to get that experience, do you feel like that's true? Or since you're so new that you could give like current information? Or do you feel like the mom and pop places really won't take you? Like, is this a place that it's a means to an end where you do have to go there for your 2 years? You know what I mean?
That's the crazy thing about the trucking industry, man. Is it's so backwards. They put you in a spot where like these mom and pop companies, right? They have to, we talked about this. They have to pay insurance, and these insurance companies aren't going to hire on these new guys for these small mom and pop companies, but they will for the mega carriers because their carriers are paying a crap ton of money to do it. And so I would say for a newbie, like you said, they should not try to go for mom and pop. If you get a mom and pop, like a small, like if you're around the St. Louis area, when I drove past there's the White Brothers. Everybody knows them by name. You're a newbie company. They're a newbie company or a mom and pop company, and they're small enough, and they hire new guys. So there is stuff out there, and I'm sure you can help them out with finding those, or maybe do some Google searches. It's kind of hard, but yeah, you don't have to force yourself into mega carriers. I thought that because mega carriers market that. They market for newbies, and these mom and pop companies don't, because the mom and pop companies rely on you a lot more. They don't want you to wreck their trucks because that's the only truck they got. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to do your research hard, and you're sure you'll find it. But I think for mega carriers, don't just hop to a mega carrier just because they look nice, their branding or their marketing's great, or they're promising you the world. Get that on paper, US Xpress promised me $1,250 a week guaranteed for T Max. I haven't seen a piece of paper or an email on that yet. And I have not gotten that yet. I got snowed in the Virginias for 4 days on my first week of the job, and I didn't even get paid $1,250 a week at all. I wasn't even close. I got like $200-$300.
Wow. So overall, what would you like to leave people with? Because this is just great information so that people will know what to look for overall. Because I think this is the way I think.
So I'm jumping around the interview a little bit, and let me see. There's a part where he talks about getting the $50,000 a year sign-on bonus.
That's what really matters. So lease purchase and stuff, and then and it just got me $800 a week, and that's my girlfriend.
That getting paid 30-40 cents a mile.
Spot in your life. First week, take home was about $1,200, and that's for me and for her, for my girlfriend, because then she went upgraded after I convinced her when she went team, and we upgraded. That was our first check because they paid $500 for our first load. You know, because the $50,000 sign-on bonus, they don't just hand you a $50,000 check. Everybody knows that. There's stipulations to everything. So they hand us a $500 load check on our first load, and then $500 every 60,000 miles or vacation time. You could pick either or. So that's the gimmick. And so yeah, my paycheck technically was only $600-700 a team, and I ran 4,500 miles.
So that's crazy right there, folks. So you get so when they say like they're gonna give you a $50,000 sign-on bonus, it's not even like they give you a $50,000 sign-on bonus. What basically happens is 60,000 miles, you get $500, or if you don't want to pick the $500, they give you paid vacation. So they try to find a way still not to give you the money, you know. So it's not money, 50 grand right there, and the 50 grand is actually split between two people. So it's 25-25, but to get that, it takes a 3-year span or more, because you have to drive 60,000 miles to get $500. So how many miles are you really driving? I mean, you're gonna be with this company forever. So that's crazy, right?
With the added $500, yeah, with the added $500, then it became $1,100. And then, you know, my girlfriend, she got a referral fee for me, which is extra $250 for her also. So it made us around $1,100-1,200. But that was the largest check we did. So you're gonna run hard, and you're gonna get ripped off.
Wow, so their largest, that means big money, baby, big money check. Their largest was $1,200. So, and they were running that, you know, that Team Max, you know what I mean? So from this, you guys can get an idea of how much people are actually getting, because they're getting, what was it, 44 cents a mile? And so they got to split that, right? So when it comes down to it, people, all mega carriers, they're gonna pay you not what you're worth, but in a sense, you know, it's a situation. It's the situation of you want to get paid, so you want to get paid big money, right? Paid big money, right? And then the company, right? The company wants to not pay, so no big money, and always working. So your wheels are always turning, right? So that's supposed to be a truck or something like that. So in reality, it's never going to work out. And the problem that everyone's going to have, the biggest problem, is everyone says work for a mom and pop store, local, right? So go local. But if you go local, they want you to have experience. And they need you to have experience because their insurance doesn't cover you. That's the biggest part, because they're only making a little money, you know. Big companies, right? US Xpress, right? US Xpress, they make big money. So because they make big money, they can pay for that insurance.
Like, if you were trying to go, because she kind of got convinced later in the stages, so I did solos. I got paid, the payment was 20.
All right, so at this moment in this interview, he breaks down why people basically think that you get paid like $1 billion, right? When really you only get paid like 28 cents a mile. So why would you take that deal? And he kind of explains why that kind of happens and what US Xpress does to get you there. Because on their commercial, right? They got a guy on there, you know, he's telling you all this nice stuff about all making money, right? But how did he get stuck? Because he's a smart guy himself. So let's hear it.
8 cents per mile per diem. They do force you into per diem. So do your research on per diem before you commit to anything. And then you get paid 32 cents a mile if you're non per diem, but you get taxed more for the money. So it just depends on you. But yeah, for solo you only get paid technically 28 cents. They will not tell you that. Doesn't matter how many recruiters you talk to. But yeah, I know solo. I ran 2,500 miles in a week. She shorted my miles over 500 miles. They said I only had 1,900, and I only got paid, like $300-$400 after them taking out payments for my schooling, after them taking out for all the little expenses. And it was just stupid.
So so when people are saying like there's a truck shortage, and these mega carriers are starting to pay more money, what happened to all that? Getting paid 30-40 cents a mile more money because there's a truck shortage. What's going on with that?
I think the loads are hot right now. These companies are getting paid a lot of money. That way they can give you these promises, but at the end of the day, it's all they will pay you good if you do have the experience, I think. But don't expect a pay raise. That's what I'm saying.
So when they're
if you're doing solo by yourself and you're new,
I see what you're saying.
You're screwed. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. So if you're brand new, when they say come to US Xpress, we'll give you 40 cents, 50 cents a mile, they're not talking about newbies.
Right. They'll say the newbies. They'll say, yeah, 40 cents a mile. And then when they say, oh, you have no experience, by the time you're already in CDL school, if you're there at CDL school for more than a certain amount of days and you're under contract, you're too far ahead to be able to go back, or else they're going to foot that CDL bill to you. So you're already too far, and they'll force you into teams too. The US Xpress will force you into teams. Like if you're trying to go solo right now, even if you could do the push-pull test or the physical and everything like that, they will force you to do teams right now. So I wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. They do a lot of stuff that they don't tell you. You do get a pay raise as a beginner for the first year. Other than that, you will not see a pay raise. I spoke to my trainer. He makes 42 cents a mile. He had 10 years experience before that, and he hasn't got a pay raise since. He hasn't got any bonuses, nothing crazy. And he had to go to training just to get a little bit of extra money to feed his family.
So when it comes down to it, what kind of person should go to US Xpress, if any?
If any. I would say, like, if you're really desperate, if you really need somewhere to go, and you're in a hard spot in your life, maybe that's the person that I think that should do it, because they have nothing to lose. Because at the end of the day, I would say corporate-wise, US Xpress, they at least try, but I guess they don't understand that they're really crap. I don't know why they're ignorant of it, but if you're down in the dirt and you're having a rough life right now, I would say do it, because they can get you out of that, right? It's not going to pay as much as any other, it's not going to pay as much as any of these companies that people are saying that are paying. Once you see the real paycheck and what you actually take home, that's what really matters. So, I would say definitely someone who is more in a desperate need. Other than that, I don't think anybody should do it, even experienced.
So it's just one of those things, folks, where it really comes down to it, mother truckers. Just know that if you're brand new into trucking, you want to get this started, it's going to be a hard road, but I still believe that it's a lot easier than going out and getting your college degree and trying to find a job after, because you'll still be at the same point. Trucking does pay pretty good for the amount of time that you have to put into it. Now, I'm not telling you not to go to college. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just saying that if you're thinking about mega carriers, just know that this is the kind of bullshit that you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to deal with them telling you you're going to make all this money, and then you go in there, and then after the first couple weeks when you're stuck or you've invested money into it, they're going to tell you, well, wait up, you don't have experience? I didn't know that. I'm going to pay you less. This kind of pay is only for the people with experience. Well, you've already signed the contract. you know, whatever you sign, make sure that you have it put on paper that this is what you're actually going to get. They're trying their best to, in a sense, get you on, right? And they'll put big letters, make, you know, $250,000 a year, get a $50,000 bonus. Yeah, that $50,000 bonus. Then they put real small. It's split into two for teams, because then you have to do teams. And then that $25,000, you only get that if you put in 60,000 miles, and they don't even tell you you only get $500 every 60,000 miles from that money, and it could take up to 3, 4, 5 years to get that money. So it's always the dotted line. When you feel like someone X'd you, or you feel like someone scammed you, a lot of times the information is there. It might be small, but if you sign it, that's still on you. So with this information, know that get the experience long enough so that another company can take you on. Companies want to take you on, but the small and pop ones, right? The mom and pops or what have you, like we talked about, their insurance just doesn't have what it takes to cover really new people. And if you're a trucking company, a small one, you only have a few trucks, all your money is invested in these trucks. You can't just having someone grinding the gears and breaking your equipment, right? That's just the truth. So in their situation, I understand why they can't hire you. All right. Mega carriers, they got money. They'll invest money. They'll pay money for the insurance. And that's how they get you. So right now you're kind of stuck, like he said, you know, bottom of the barrel, right? Stuck under a rock. Hey, get your 6 months to a year in. Get your year in. After that, you'll be good to go. Try to make the best of it. And if not, then trucking's not for you, because I don't care. Nothing's worth it. Nothing at all in life that you don't have to work hard for is ever going to be easy, but the payout's always great, right? So it's just one of those things where, let's be honest with each other. If you want the easy path, if you want to just make money, then I don't know. Go back home to mama and cry yourself to sleep, because life doesn't work like that, man. You know, we make sacrifices, we make decisions, but at least now you understand that mega carriers just don't pay that well, but you're kind of stuck, and that's it. So overall, thank you so much. I know this is a long video, but hopefully this video will get you where you need to be, and we will make more. Peace out.